Good morning. It is just before sunrise. I am far up north in the Cascades and it is the beginning of fall, and that means it is fall color season. Today I am very excited because I am climbing Winchester Mountain, and there have been a lot of places I've wanted to go over the years for a long time, but I have wanted to climb this mountain the longest, and I will share why later on in the video. But this is supposed to be a gorgeous hike showing off the North Cascades up here at Mount Baker, and it's going to have gorgeous fall color. The blueberries are turning red. The mountains are really starting to show off the fall firework display. I am adding a little bit of extra mileage onto this. I'm walking the road up to the trailhead, so in total I am doing 8.5 miles and 2,800 feet of gain, but it is going to be worth it. And I mean, you can already see I got Mount Baker behind me. Let's go see some fall color and climb a mountain. I made it up to Twin Lakes. This is the end of the road walk and the beginning of the trail, and where it is going to start getting really beautiful. The road walk was actually gorgeous on its own. It had plenty of views, but I have an alpine lake behind me. There's another alpine lake that way, and behind me is Winchester Mountain where I'm going. And I don't think I mentioned there is a fire lookout on there, so we're continuing the 2024 mission of fire lookouts. But early morning lake with these gorgeous fall color reflections. It's beautiful, and yeah, you can see all the red on the hill behind me. That's where I'm going. Let's go. Gotta go get up there now. I am now in a fall color wonderland. The mountain blueberries are showing off. They turn red at the end of September and just paint the alpine scarlet and orange. It's just gorgeous with the yellows of some of the other plants and the greens, then the blue of the sky. It really is a rainbow. Oh, yeah, this is why you climb up here in the fall, is to get views like this, surrounded by red blueberry bushes. I've got another mile, and I've got to cut up here, and then that's the summit. And I have been going slow to appreciate the fall color, but I am just way too excited for this summit. I have wanted to stand on that mountain for over a decade, and it's gonna happen. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's go get the summit. The Winchester Mountain lookout. I'm so excited to finally be here. The climb up was incredible, and I am all alone up here. The people who were backpacking left, so I have this amazing summit all to myself. But here it is. Here is the inside of the lookout, and you can stay here. And people usually do. It's an amazing lookout to stay. Oh, there's all kinds of artwork. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Oh, man. Yeah, there's so many little things here. I'll have to, like, check it out. Yeah, everybody's done some artwork. We got the log books. And then a lot of entertainment. We've got guidebooks, bird identification, and then bed. This is a really nice lookout, and yeah, I can't wait to show you the views because the views are just incredible. But I got up here early. I'm gonna hang out because I have this place all to myself and I'm not going to waste it. And I also have a surprise, so. So this mountain was actually the very first mountain I ever put on a peak bagging list. When I was 13, I found out about this mountain and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna get up there someday. And it is because Supernatural is my favorite TV show. It was my favorite TV show at the time, and it still is all these years later. And so I was like, and if you don't know, the main characters in the show, their last name is Winchester, and you know, teenage me thought that this would be like the coolest thing to do. So I have my Supernatural shirt, and I am finally in the Winchester Mountain lookout. And you know, it doesn't seem like there's any demons around, so that's pretty good. But yes, I am up here just being a little bit of a nerd. And it's also an amazing mountain. I found out, oh my gosh, cool mountain name with cool views. Perfect. But yeah, I mean, so that's This is for teenage me and also adult me because like I watch the show all the time. So it's like, if there's any mountain I have to climb, it has to be this one. So there you have it. And now I have my special Supernatural shirt that I brought just for this occasion. You know what? I think I can give the tour completely from inside the lookout because it is so panoramic. I'm pretty sure you can see all of the big peaks from here. So this is the Winchester Mountain lookout, and there's a cot there, we got the table, logbook, supplies, artwork. This is a very cute little lookout. But this has panoramic views of all of these mountains, and gosh, I don't even know where to start. I guess let's start at the front door. So the view out the front door, we got Mount Baker, and then coming over here, we got Mount Shuckson between Goat Peaks, and Twin Lakes is down here in this basin. And then we've got a bunch of the North Cascades. We're going into North Cascades National Park. And then coming around here, we've got Mount Larrabee and then American Border Peak. And then all the way over here, we've got Tommy Hoy and Tommy Hoy Lake right beneath it. And you can also see like Yellow Aster Butte. So like this would be an amazing place for sunrise, sunset, like getting to stay here must be incredible. And here's a better look north. So there is Mount Larrabee, American Border Peak, Canadian Border Peak, and everything beyond that is Canada. There's some big mountains out there. You can't properly see the Border Peak, and gosh, American Border Peak is one of the coolest looking mountains. Well, I just spent over an hour on the summit by myself, just hanging out in the lookout and staring at the mountains. I didn't climb all this way not to spend some time up there, but I do have to start descending because I got 4.5 miles to hike back down to my car. These are going to be gorgeous miles because the mountain blueberries really are showing off and the mid-morning light is hitting them. And I'm also excited to see what the Twin Lakes water looks like in the sun. I bet it's gorgeous. So it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful descent. Well, that was Winchester Mountain, and I waited so long to climb it. I've been saving it for years just because I was waiting for the right conditions to see it in like peak fall color. And then also I was never like really sure about the road, but I just decided to just road walk it, you know, put my mind at ease. And gosh, that was so much fun. I'm sorry I did this for, you know, the fangirl in me as well as the peak bagging. You know, it intersects two of my favorite things. It's also just a really cool mountain to climb. It's gorgeous. Twin Lakes are beautiful, and the mountain itself and the trail is just really cool. And I don't think there's any part of it that's hard. This is even easy with the road walk. The road walk adds about, it makes it 8 miles round trip instead of like a 4-mile round trip, and it doubles the elevation gain, but it's all a pretty gentle grade. But it is absolutely so worth it. One of the things you're going to hear a lot about with this trail is not so much the trail itself, which is beautiful and easy. It is the road, specifically the final 2 miles to get up there. Now, I have a high clearance car now, and I have driven on some pretty rough roads, but I decided after doing a lot of research that that was probably not for me. And after walking it, I can confidently say I made the right decision. That is a very rough road. You need 4-wheel drive, you need high clearance, and you need confidence because it is narrow, it is cliffy, there are some really deep ruts and stuff. So it is not one that most people are going to be driving, which is nice that you can also just, you know, make it an 8 miles round trip, which is pretty good still for a mountain. That's not too bad. Anyway, I have gone on long enough. This was the perfect start to fall, and as silly as it may seem, this was a bucket list item for me, to get up and climb that mountain and check it out and stuff, and just, you know, just kind of geek out a little bit. Gorgeous start to fall. I have a very long drive back south ahead of me. It's going to be beautiful, but it is long. So thank you very much for watching, and here are my favorite pictures from the trail today. Enjoy.